things certainly do look a little bit different around here. And that's because we're not in Minecraft, Kansas anymore. No, this is the first look at an early access release for the new, but been in development for quite a while now, game called Hytale. You might have heard of it. It's also the first non-Minecraft related video on my channel, so there's been a huge amount of hype for Hytale in the Minecraft community, and a lot of comparisons being made, but I'm going in with a fairly clean slate. This is my first time in the actual game, and as it only just came out today, recording now a couple hours after launch, so there's really not any footage out there in the world of the game either. Already found a bug. So I don't have any opinions at the moment, but it's probably not a great idea to go into a new game with expectations and making comparison, what's better, what's worse than some other game. This is its own game, all right? It's not Minecraft. I remember when Terraria used to get a bad rap as a 2D Minecraft clone. Well, I love that game, and people have favorably called this a 3D version of Terraria. So, yeah. That being said, it sure looks like Minecraft. Let's go punch a tree. So from the main menu, you get a chance to edit your skin, or what they call an avatar. All the standard kind of things you'd expect, basically, like hair, eyes, your ear shape, clothes, etc. This old green guy is the one that we've settled on, because it kind of reminds me of my Minecraft skin. I go at making a more detailed character model in an app called Blockbench, but unfortunately, it was a hideous monstrosity, like this hunk. There's currently 2 game modes that you can play, creative and exploration. Think creative and survival in Minecraft. I don't know how this adventure mode thing's going to be any different to exploration, but it's a work in progress, so we'll have to wait and see. But today though, we just fired up a default exploration world, and yeah, we spawned in that room that I was in a second ago. Sweet. So there is a day-night cycle I'm going to have to be careful about. It looks like we've already got a place here. What the? Someone's been here before. Press F to harvest mature wheat. Alright, and you press tab to bring up this menu. And these are all the things we can craft, is it? Oh. Alright, let's get a hatchet. And some more rubble. And I'm guessing we eat them. Yep, cool. A little concerning we don't get saplings. Alright, and let's also get ourselves a pickaxe and a sword. To get our first workbench, which probably unlocks a bunch more recipes, we've got to get some stone. Regular workbench, builder's workbench, and a builder's workbench which is used to create structural building blocks, but the regular workbench, complex tools and items. Alright. I guess we can just go take over this place for the time being. There is a day-night cycle, so I've got to be wary of that. Sweet. Press F for this workbench. Alright, what? There we go. Okay, that's opened up a bunch more stuff for us. Okay, kill some animals. I think a bow's probably a must, and we'll get a bunch of arrows. Alright, I'm seeing some familiar stuff here, so you can get higher tiers of tools. We start off with the crude stuff. You can, then go get some copper to get the copper stuff. And you can even upgrade your workbench. Copper, iron, thorium, cobalt, adamantite, mithril. Anvils, workbenches, and even like traps and mine carts and stuff. Fun. All right, let's go. Let's go take on an animal. Who could I probably survive? I could probably take this guy on. Poor guy never stood a chance. Dark feathers and some raw meat. These guys, I'll probably leave them be. It's too close to home. What are you? You're a bunny rabbit. Okay, well I guess you're the target. And they're not fighting back. Hey, they are fighting back. Alright, watch out for those back hind legs. They pack a punch. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, I thought you were just going to stay there forever. Yeah, unlike Minecraft, it's not right-click to draw the arrow, it's left-click. And I guess you got to probably aim a little bit higher than your target. Cool, and we've taken a bit of damage, so let's have a... Oh, that's raw. We don't need the raw stuff. So let's have a berry or two, get some health back up. And let's check out some more mechanics. Oh! That... Yeah. Apparently they don't have the sneak protection when you get to the edge. I'm thinking of that other game. Now, I've got no idea how the mechanics work here. Copper. The first furnace. Now, what I would like to see, if I craft a chest... Okay, can I double up my chests? I can. It gives you the double slots. Now, if I chuck this stuff in there, and it's next to a workbench, can I craft... I can use the stuff? I can. Well, what if I put this... What if I put this far away? It can still see the 29 stone we've got over here. Alright, cool. So the workbench didn't have to be next to the chest to work. Cool. So we can just chuck a whole bunch of stuff in here now. Give me back arrows. I guess we'll just put the furnace down there. Check this guy out. Got it. I'm not sure what kind of play styles there are, but I think I would like to play as like a stealthy kind of character. Alright, so I'm just going to go get a whole bunch of plant fiber, tree trunks and stuff, and then we'll see what kind of stuff we can craft. Let's go take on this guy. What you got for us? Bone fragments, linen scraps. Alright, we've learned that they're the easy guys. What are you? You're startled. Cool. Oh! What happened then? Interesting. So, with the daggers out, too hard to see. Let's sleep the night away. Turn on. Yeah, you're cooking up. Probably burning through them quick. Can I cook you? No. That's how we make charcoal. But I can't cook up the meat here. Kind of strange. And that's just going to continue making charcoal. Alright. While it does... I just want to hunt a few of these guys because I reckon they have all the leather we need to kind of, I imagine, get armor and things. Hey, get back here. And it looks like when you get a few good shots on things... they seem to be pretty passive too, which is good. Although I don't want to get too close. You get that little ching sound, and then if you look in the bottom right hand corner, it says you press Q. So press Q. Now I've got 3 arrows. Awesome. Alright, so these guys aren't as tough as they look. Alright, looks like copper goes in there. I imagine once the game comes out, we get some kind of advancement for that. So copper goes in there, but meat can't. Yeah. No idea what we do with charcoal, but I put it there for now. And yeah, you can see here that we've actually discovered something. Things stack up to 100, not 64, which is good, fine, no complaints. But maybe food's the exception there? I don't know. Alright, what else can we make now? Basic armor, basic weaponry. Used to process raw hides into leather. Farming accessories and animal feed. Used to make advanced dishes. Furniture and builders and stuff. Alright, there's a lot of stuff there. Ah. Cooks basic meals. We want one of them. Because I am getting sick of eating berries, so probably... Can we add charcoal? We can. That's cool. Cool. Okay, now they instantly restore 10% health as opposed to the 5, and you get a health boost, health regen too. That's pretty nifty. Good, good. Down we go into the mines. Oh, yes please. Lettuce seed bag. Don't mind if I do. We've been finding heaps of copper. Oh yeah, 17. When you find it, it kind of exposes stuff behind it. So I'm imagining perhaps strip mining also works. But either way, it's probably all we need for getting all those workbenches. Yeah. Alright, that's probably... we got a full inventory here. So we can probably, I think, hide this thing back. How's this work? That's kind of weird. Okay, it's not too intuitive. Oh, that's kind of a bit strange. Because my character is facing this way, I actually pressed backwards to go to get in there. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. What if I point it that way? No, now I'm just on a... now I'm off the track. How's this work? No. Okay, it seems to always... I'm just holding back. It's very weird. But I'm holding back because for some reason I'm facing backwards. Alright, there we go. This is going to take some getting used to. Not the fastest either, but I've rewired this track. So this should take us up to the top. Ever so slowly. But I imagine going back down, it'll take us where we need to go pretty quick. And with that, we managed to get pretty much 2 stacks of the copper. I'm guessing we can probably get more efficiency with the charcoal. We'll see. That'll probably satisfy all of our copper needs for the time being, and it started to rain. I'm not sure what the best thing to get next would be. It's all this decoration and stuff, but I'm thinking it's possibly a farmer's workbench so that we can start like farming up the animals and, you know, crops and stuff. And that should give us a renewable source of, you know, plant fibers and linen scraps and leathers and those kinds of things. I'm guessing, although these are very cheap. Alright, well, let's get one of each then. Okay, yeah, fresh day, beautiful sunrise. I've just got a big hole in the roof. God, and it's so dark. These torches barely give off any light. But anyway, I've moved everything inside. No more chests and stuff out here. I will build a proper house. Oh, a bit foggy. For now, I just wanted to see what all these guys do. Tanning rack. Look, I suspect... if we get, what, heavy hide? We put you there? We do. And that'll get processed into heavy leather. Okay, well let's do that for a few more of them. And here's everything else. This is a builder's workbench. So if we get some blocks, like cobble for instance, yeah, you can craft it into different looking things. Very cool. I'll have to check that out when we build our house. What's next? Armorer's workbench. You can make tools. We haven't got any iron yet, but we're working on leather. There's no leather equipment. It just jumps straight to copper. I should probably make some of that then. Oh, there he is. But yeah, I don't want to die, so let's get a full kit. Alright, we'll ignore the shield for now, but yeah, that was pretty easy. And it equips it straight away. Oh, I think it increased our max health too. That's good to know. Kind of want to conserve the copper. We've already just burnt through it, but I will get a copper short bow. That's going to be much better than the crude short bow, although it doesn't actually tell you it doesn't give you the stats on these things. These, the crude and the copper, they look identical. You know, 6 and 1 for signature energy and charges. It's just that the copper just seems to have a little bit more durability. Here's our farming station. I'll get to that in a second. And finally, the stovetop to cook all the delicious food with. Now, is that finally? Workbench. Oh, furniture bench. Okay. Different types of chests. A new bed. Sure, I kind of love it. That's great. Yeah. That's real cute. But you might have noticed something. While these workbenches, and when I was getting the armor and stuff, they were all accessing items that aren't in my inventory. And that's because I've got stuff stored back here. But there must be some kind of block limit how far workstations can reach, can see chests. Because this guy over here, the chef stove, it can see the sticks. 266. You know, there they are. Oh, and there. Here they are in this chest here down the bottom. But it can't see any of the mushrooms in this top chest. Where are they? Here, these mushrooms. It's not able to see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can see 5, but it can't see 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this one, okay, it can see the plant fiber. And the plant fiber's up there. So this one can see it for some reason. Yeah, I think we're going to have to tuck these in, I think. Excuse me, little bud. And for the time being, probably just stack them like that. It's a bit cramped, but we'll live. Anyway, I wanted to start by having a look at farming here. So that we can start like getting renewable food, renewable wood, all that kind of stuff, meat. And it looks like you can actually, like earlier I'm not sure if I kept in the recording. Earlier I was concerned because I'm chopping down all these trees and none of them drop saplings. Well, turns out you craft saplings at this station, at the farmer's workbench. You craft them with this stuff called Essence of Life. And I don't really know where I've been getting my Essence of Life. Probably could have paid a bit more attention, but it looks like you can get it by like trading in crops and stuff like that. So it's also renewable, I suspect. So let's plant our first crop. Let's get a hoe and let's plant some crops. All right, let's just test it out. Do I need to be near water to grow crops? This guy's adorable. Yeah, do I need to be near water to grow crops? Let's see. I've just chucked them in the ground there. And I've got no idea how fast they grow, but unfortunately the watering can takes iron, which we haven't got. And let's also get a couple of saplings. And kind of the short-term goal is to upgrade our farmer's workbench, but for that we need to get 5 lettuce. We've got the rest of these things. So 5 lettuce, we can upgrade this guy, and then get ourselves a stone planter and see what that does. Let's just do a bit of a test here. I'll space them 1 apart. I'll space them 2 apart. I'll space these 3 apart. 3. And I'll space that one 4 apart. Alright, just a bit of testing to see under what conditions these guys can grow. Oh! Our lettuce, we've just trampled it. Hopefully that doesn't take damage. No, seems pretty resilient. That's grown up without any water. While we're at it, we'll also test if this guy can escape from there. Alright, back to the mines. looks like we have already found... Yeah, looks like we've already found some iron. So pretty easy. That's pretty cool. Okay. Not sure I fancy my chances down there though. But look, we got 10 iron, bunch more copper. Yeah, let's head back surface side and yeah, continue with farming, shall we? If I can find my way out of here. We'll just put that stuff away. Yeah, you might have noticed I've got a torch in my offhand. Not too hard. You have this little setup here, this little radial dial option thingy, when you press the Z key. I wish you could like tap it to turn it on and off. That'd be cool. But yeah, you can just add stuff here. Not a lot of stuff. Like if I take them out, for instance, yeah, you just hover over items and it tells you what you can put in the Z. And at least from what we got currently, only the torches light up. So whatever, we'll chuck that in there. Yeah, that makes mining so much easier. And check it out. We've got, well, first of all, we've got lettuce. And plenty of essence of life out of that too. And how much essence of life did it cost to make one? 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you know, profit. We also have, well, this little guy has been stuck there, unable to get out. So confirmed, the fences trap animals in there. And yeah, these things grew up too. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and this might have worked, but that guy probably ruined it. So let's get rid of this tree. And let's give this one a chance to grow. And if that grows, we'll know that we can just do 2 blocks in between. All right, we'll give it some time though. This one's 3 blocks, this one's 4 blocks. Yep, they all work. Over here, I've cleared up some space. I just took out a bunch of dirt. And I figure here, we might try to capture some of these little guys and like pen them in. See if we can like domesticate them and stuff. I crafted up a whole bunch of these hardwood fences before I thought to look at the other types of wood. Which one we like? I think we'll go with this one because it gives us like greater visibility to look through. Oh my god, I need to get better axes. That's what that means. I was just looking through the controls here, trying to get a sense of, you know, this is how I discovered that that Z key thing, the utility slot selector. It also talks about rotating a block, and you can't rotate it once it's in the world, but you can rotate it when you start planting these things. So get a gate down, something like that. First test, can we lure these guys over? Yeah. No. Are you going to come? It just scares them off. Alright, I don't think they actually noticed the food in my hand. That's okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like water's infinite. See, you take that away and it's gone. That kind of sucks. Can I fill this up infinitely though? Or maybe you don't need to actually get water. Alright. While we're down here, let's give these scissors a go. Come here, guys. Let me give these guys a haircut. Ooh. Okay. I got... I got more than their fur. I also got some poop. I just want to test out this watering can. It says it grows crops quickly. Surely that's not durability on the can itself. For now, let's just put the water there. I can fill it up. Okay, cool. Confirmed, the watering can is infinite. You just got to right-click a source of water to get it replenished. Oh, hello. There's our creature catcher. I'm just going to see if I can't just pick him up and chuck him in there. Hopefully this thing isn't a one-time use. It's not doing anything. Used to capture small animals in order to bring them back home. That's a small animal there, though. Alright. Well, it worked on the frog. Now it works. Okay, maybe I was just doing it wrong. Cool, so that's just a left click. Ah, it's probably this thing, the feed bag. Oh, I was having a bit of trouble there. All I could pick up was the small animals. Like these guys. But look, if this works, that'll be cool. You want to come over? Huh? Yeah. No. You. Come on. Not interested? Do I have to feed you? Oh my god. Alright, that was a left click. Ah. It's an item in the world. Maybe I can like trap him. You know, come up. And you run right by. We've also learnt that these guys do not care for the feed. It doesn't throw them up or anything. These guys are still... One of these has been a baby since the very beginning of the game, so I don't think they're like... I don't think babies are growing up just yet. You know, being early access and all. And yeah, here's my collection of small animals. I found a little piggy. I got a chicken. Little field mouse. And I've started a crop farm in order to start collecting up that essence stuff. And I got one of these things from a harvest. I think it was from Harvest Inn. Not sure what it does. But we have enough essence now. We have enough essence to upgrade our farmer's workbench to the 2nd tier. Like that. And the next one, the 3rd tier upgrade, that's not going to be too hard either. We can get to that pretty quickly. What does that enable us to do? That lets us get a stone planter. I have no idea what this thing does. Sure, let's get to. It lets us get fishing trap. Okay, we'll try that out in a sec. And it lets us get carrots and corn. Well, let's start off just by getting all the carrots we can afford. Go plant those, and I'll show you how I've been doing this. So I just move some water sources underneath these lights here, just so I've always got one ready. Oh, perfect timing. They're just coming in now. And let's replace these ones with the carrots. And the reason I put these water sources here is the crops on this side of the farm, like these ones here were fine, never a problem. But these ones here were drying out after a while, so I'm thinking maybe it's got that like distance from a water source type thing that Minecraft has too. Maybe that's why they're drying out. Oh, we can do this cool recipe now. That you can buy the essence with wheat or lettuce. Cool. It's a good trade. No idea what a stone planter does. Look, I'm half thinking that this here is an infinite bag of lettuce seeds. No, it's not, but something special's happening. All right, let's head down the river and set up the fish trap. And then, yeah, we'll start checking out some of the things on the map here. So we've got like a nice blue forest over there. Down here, we've got a forgotten temple gateway. I actually spotted a horse around here somewhere, so I'm thinking we might be able to, well, hopefully, if we're lucky enough, might be able to tame one, go for a ride. Where do you go? Set up above water to catch fish. Does that mean I can do... Why you not work? Okay. That was not too bad. I think I just needed 2 spots. It wouldn't let me plant it when there's only 1 spot, so I think it needs water underneath it too. Can we interact with it? No. Can I just put... Oh, you're wild berries. Fish bait. Ooh, okay. Can't interact with it. Let's leave that be. We'll check in on it later on. But before we go, let's get one of them. upgrade again to tier 3 for this guy. Cauliflower, turnip. Yeah, okay. So this is pretty iterative. Grow the new seeds, get a couple of them, upgrade. First up, over in this area, let's go see about a horse. Can I just press F to mount? Ooh. Come here. That's it? Don't... And then it runs off. All right. Oh, you're pretty cool. What's this thing? Surely there's a door. Work in progress. We'll come back later then. I smushed one. Alright, what's next then? Let's go. Is that a building? No. Let's go check out this gateway thing over yonder. Thankfully these markers make it pretty easy to navigate around. Like, you know, I could set a marker here, for instance. I'm not sure I can name it or anything, but you can see it at the top on the screen, like that little yellow marker. And then, yeah, let's get rid of it. So, yeah, navigation's pretty easy. This thing's surely just going to run away as soon as I dismount. But that's okay. You're a statue of something. Alright, I'm home. I'll take you. Free bucket. Only thing to do is to go down, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I'll come back here once I'm once I'm decked out in iron. Let's go look at something else. Let's go check out one of those campsites. Oh, bear. Angry looking bear. Knowing I can outrun it, let's see if I can take it. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, nice big heavy hide. My main concern is I don't want to get swarmed. That guy, if I could kind of pick him off one by one, that would be ideal. What? This does not bode well for me. They seem pretty chill. I probably didn't use the best strat there, but, you know, I made it. I just hope that this jerk up there doesn't call in reinforcements. Starting to doubt this guy's initiative. What? What? Is that a trap up there? I got about as close to death as I could have. I think that was a trap or a glitch, a bug. Whoa! That guy throws. Let's just get some distance. That's it. Okay. I think we should be safe now. Give me your goodies. What you got hiding in this chest? Wooden shield. Honestly, not the greatest. Let me get rid of that so it doesn't cause confusion in the future. Boom powder, sure. You got some nice building ideas that I might have to borrow from. But not much in the way of loot. Yeah, definitely not worth the near death. Okay. Alright, so it's the next day in real life. And while I was away, I did a little thinking. And I found something. I found my courage. I decided, yeah, let's head off towards that Forgotten Temple Gateway thing. Let's go fight that Guardian thing. It's probably, like, we're probably getting close to wrapping up point anyway for the episode. So, yeah, let's just try our luck. And yeah, take on a big boss. How about that? That seems to be the direction that the game's pointing us in anyway, because really the only, like, we haven't got any quests or anything like that. The only kind of marker we have of things to do is this little exclamation mark here. Find the Forgotten Temple and learn more. And there's the Forgotten Temple. So that's our plan. Oh, I also discovered something else. You can't fall off the edge if you hold in shift. You know, I lied. Maybe they patched that in the hotfix, but yeah, you're not going to fall off if you're holding down onto the... well, I've mapped it to shift just because it's, you know, that's what they do in Minecraft. I think by default it's mapped to control, whatever. Yeah, I spent about half an hour just then down here in these mines, getting further and further in to try and find some iron so we can craft a few things. Yeah, it wasn't that hard, to be honest. Not too dangerous down there. I think I've been playing a bit too cautiously up until now. But yeah, half an hour down in the caves. Oh, I am strong. Probably 10 minutes of that was mining things up. The other 20 minutes was finding my way out of there. So maybe word of advice, stick to the rail network, maybe expand it a little bit, light things up really well because it's so dark down there. I think it's possibly a little too dark, if I'm being honest, but that's yeah, miner's gripe. What else? I discovered these things up here. I probably should have explained them earlier. You can move all. Take all. We don't want either of those right now. We want to do a quick stack, and that'll just quick stack the bars in here. Ta-da! And a little bit of a sort too with that. Sort items by type. Gets things looking nice and pretty. First off, I think it's probably time that we got a iron pickaxe. I also want to get this backpack. That requires us upgrading this workbench to tier 2. So just a few more iron ingots for that. And then it'll be an additional 8 ingots to get the backpack. So let's upgrade the workbench. What else does that unlock? Oh, everything costs iron. Unlock backpack, or am I making a backpack? This is just unlocking the recipe, I think. That's odd. It's okay. Your backpack capacity has now increased to 9. What backpack? But where's my backpack? Okay, maybe backpacks aren't implemented yet. Not to worry. Yeah, I've been running around with these crude daggers. Yeah, not much of an intimidating weapon. What if we try out some of these other things, like the maces? It's 2 hands. 2 hands. What if we make copper tier for each of these weapons? And give them a bit of a test out, see how they go. Let's go test them out on some mobs. Oh, yeah. Hey, these things actually grew. They all grew. It's too dark. YouTube's really not going to show this stuff. YouTube's really not going to go well showing this stuff. We'll have to do it in the morning. You'll see out there I planted a bunch of trees, trying to test like the spacing rules to see what, you know, how close they'll grow together. It seems like I lied earlier. These things grow with only one space in between. Honestly, I thought the first tier there wouldn't grow, and that these two are the tests. But yeah, everything grew up. So I'll leave them a little bit, because I think they start off small like this, and then they get bigger if they have space to grow. So my suspicion would be that these guys here and here, with only one block in between, they probably won't get... they'll probably be stuck in this kind of medium size phase. They'll never get to the big boy. And probably just these ones over here with the 2 spaces between, they might get to become the big boys. We'll have to wait and see. We'll test our tools in a sec. Just before we finish off, though, nothing's really happened with these guys. Why are they scared of me? Oh, they're scared of the blade? Is that what it is? You're just scared of me. What are you doing to that poor mouse? These two seem to have fused. No eggs have been dropped. Don't seem to be able to... Just get off that guy. Don't seem to be able to breed them. The little babies aren't growing up, even with this feed here. So I think that's just early access. Yeah, animals haven't been implemented fully yet, unfortunately. Also, this farmland stuff, I'm trying to figure out why it keeps drying out. Like, this stuff here has stayed pretty nice and moist. Potentially, it's the shade from the tree. But over here, we see all these blocks here have dried out. And they're operating under the same principles. Like we've got a water source here on either side. Not sure why they dried out. And you're unable to water them again. So these blocks you have to get re-hoed, unfortunately. Are you infinite? Oh, you are an infinite one. All right. That's interesting. So it's infinite because it's that it was that special bag. You're probably not infinite, are you? No, you're not. Good to know. All right, let's go try these tools out on. We don't need this thing up. Oh, I found a copper shield. There you go. I made a crude shield, but never ended up using the thing. But I found a copper shield in a chest down in the caves. So here we go. We can test it out too. All right, bear. Let's just try out the regular sword. Oh, a bit hairy. Hey. Bit hairy. Kind of close quarters on that one. Okay, the mace and battle axe are going to be even more hairy because they're two-handed weapons. You can't use the shield. Let's try this mace out. I'll have to capture the numbers that pop up on the screen. I didn't see what that one actually said, like how much damage it's doing. Okay, let's try the same bit with the battle axe now. Not bad. Might do a bit of dismantling. Does this place have anything we really want? Oh, that looks like a trap. Okay. I'm glad I noticed that. Oh, you sneaky buggers. Two Trork daggers. Okay, they seem alright. I just prefer the use of these daggers, so I think I might stick to daggers and bow, back and forth. It means I'm not really using a shield at all, but that's okay. But you see that bar on the right? That's our stamina bar. I don't think we have a hunger bar like we do in Minecraft, so stamina depletes as you do things. Like, you know, big depletion when you use the special attack there, when you hold on to the left click. That basically depletes it, and then you can't run anymore. You go back to the slow pace. So that's something you need to manage so you don't get stuck in a fight with no stamina. Look how good these daggers are at keeping your distance. Yeah, honestly, I think they're the way to go. And so far, from what I can tell, all the food seems to be the same kind of level. Like cooked food or mushrooms on a stick. You just get a little health boost and regen boost. Plus restores like 10 or 15%. So let's keep experimenting with cooking, see if we can't find any more delicious succulent meals. Press F to harvest fishing trap. F, catfish. Nice. I guess fishing's in the game. Just going to dump off stuff I don't want. And with that, I think we're probably ready, if we don't need our watering can, to head off to the Forgotten Temple Gateway and wrap this thing up. So yeah, maybe on the way out there, just share some opinions of how the game so far up to this point. I'm having a lot of fun. That's a kind of good measure of success. But I do want to see some of these systems kind of up in place, like animals. I want to see animals growing up. I want to see how the crops work. Essentially, I'm saying I kind of want like farming mechanisms to be in place. And yeah, a big emphasis in this game seems to be exploration, looting chests, killing things. Yeah, venturing out in the world. But, you know, being early access and all, I imagine that stuff's going to become way easier, way more enjoyable once we're able to, like, I don't know, craft a saddle for a horse so they don't run off whenever you dismount. I don't think I've ever, like, pre-purchased a game, but I did this one. And that's mostly because people in the Minecraft modding scene, their excitement for this game was a bit contagious. Those people are pretty excited about the modding potential for Hytale. I don't know, are we going to get, like, a mod industrialization? Are we going to get create? Are we going to get mechanism? Are we going to get these kinds of things in the game? Pretty much something to keep me at my base, working my way up the tech tree, as opposed to like always just adventuring and doing RPG stuff. Like if those kinds of things start to develop for Hytale, I'm sold. But that's to say, look, I'm still going to play the game. I've had a lot of fun today. I'll play some more. And if you guys want to see some more videos from me, let me know, because yeah, I can see, even in his current state, I can see like another couple episodes coming out of this. Exploration, base building, that kind of stuff. So I'll leave it in your hands. You tell me if you want to see more. I think what I'm going to do, get a healing potion on hand and be a bit sneaky with a crossbow. Are you friendly? Maybe it's... No, this has all the hallmarks of a boss fight. Oh, maybe I've got to wait my turn. Hello? Hey. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, just run. There's that darkness. I can't see anything in this world. I'm worried that it's going to one-hit kill me. Probably should let it hit me once just to see how tough it really is. Go on. Free hit. Oh. What was I worried about? Oh, maybe that. It's got a power move. Let's get some torches out here. Awesome. What did you drop for me? Green something somethings and an emerald. These are cool. I guess I could get these. Maybe I should steal some of these from my base. Ooh, gold chest. Don't mind if I do. Copper mace. Yep, sure. All good stuff. Cute, cute. Bit disrespectful, I know. Oh, another chest. Yep. Sure, give me all that. I have no idea what's on the other side of this portal, so let's just be a little bit cautious. Oh, more iron. Or I'm not sure if I'll be able to come back even. In fact, good point. Let's drink some food. All right. Okay, that's about all the time. No, I'm just kidding. Let's jump through. Wish me luck. Ah. What's this? Is that are we high in the sky? I think we are on like a floating island. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. I'm guessing this is a friendly place. Like these guys down here don't look like... I don't think they're gonna just all of a sudden start attacking me. They look too cute. Hey! F. Right click. You just exist in the world? Screenshot. In fact, maybe you can pose for me. That's it. Big smiles. There you go. Perfect. What are you going to do? That's what I thought. What is the purpose of this place? These two look different. Alright. You? Nothing. Alright, that's really cute. I haven't been completely sold yet on the blocky art style so far. Maybe that's just because my character's pretty ugly, not perfect. But yeah, these guys are adorable. Look at their eyes. How do I get eyes like that? You want to talk to me? You want to trade? Essence of life. Oh. What's this? A pumpkin pie recipe. That... I saw pumpkins were the next tier of farming, so that's probably what I want to be eating then, pumpkin pies. All right. Good to know you're there. What about you? You're also a trader. You're less good looking. You're kind of concerning. You're a bit of a Shrek character. Wait, does that mean if I brought the work in progress sign, I could have traded for another one? Interesting. I'm seeing lots of work in progress signs. Oh, what do we have here now? No, find the Forgotten Temple. Okay, all signs tell me to come say hi to this thing. Work in progress, work in progress. All right, what are you? You're a person? You're a statue. Press F to interact. You've unlocked the memories feature. When encountering creatures, you'll collect memories that will be stored in your inventory. How do I bring that back up? Oh, cool. You just press the backslash key. You've unlocked the memories feature. When encountering creatures, you'll collect memories that will be stored in your inventory. Bring these memories back to the heart of Orbis. I'm guessing that this thing's the heart of Orbis. to record them and unlock rewards. Ah, so they're all on 0 right now. Record 2 memories. What are you going to do for me? New memory unlocked. Cubic sapling discovered. What? Record 1 memory. Interesting. How do I have memories of these things? Is it because I'm next to the duck? Maybe I'm near the frogs. New memory collected. Winnow discovered. Right, real quick. I got to figure out what I'm doing here. That one was a freshwater fish, minnow. So I don't think the coloured frogs, like we've unlocked the memory for frog. Not blue frog. Oh, check it out. I'm just running around collecting memories over here. Squirrel. Ah, little thingies come off them. That's it. Give me all your memories. What's this thing say now? Hey, backpack. Oh. And this thing is our toggle collected memories. Oh, this is where we store the memories that we've just collected. And you can only store 48 at a time. Cute. What are you doing back here? Just chilling. Keep it up. These things are adorable. Cool. Take them. I've killed mobs. They're not showing up here. Okay, cool. Now we have something to do. What's this? I have to unlock 10 memories to get a reward. Restore 25 memories to unlock a teleporter. More teleporters, more teleporters. All right, I think we have... I think we got more than enough to do in the next episode. So yeah, let us know what you think. Did you have as much fun as me? Are you interested in the game? Do you think you might give it a try yourself? Have you got any tips for me? Because, you know, I checked out the Wikipedia page. There wasn't a lot on it. Oh, there's our 10th memory. Let's hand it in and get our prize. Can craft the following: 3 decorative chests, 2 eternal seeds. Cool. All right. Hope you had fun. Might see you in the next one. Bye.